Nina. Thanks for joining me today for a new video. Today I'm using some products from Reverse Confetti and I'm going to show you how I made a cute gift card holder that's perfect for birthdays. So I'm going to be using the Birthday Buddies stamp and coordinating die set, but the coolest part about this project is actually this circle gift card holder die. So this die creates a beautiful design that gets basically etched into your paper, and then it also cuts the little slits to make the gift card pocket. And here's that Birthday Buddy set. I die cut the gift card holder from some white cardstock, and I'm pulling out this balloon bunch stencil from Simon's Stamp. I've sprayed the backside of the stencil with pixie spray so that way it will stick down onto my paper and that will help keep this delicate stencil in place. But I'm also going to tape the edges because sometimes your blending brush can actually catch on the edges of the stencil. For something this delicate, it then ends up peeling the stencil up and I don't get as good of a blend as I would like. So I always like to tape down the edges for a delicate stencil just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. I'm using Simon's Stamp Pawsitively saturated inks, and I'm ink blending a rainbow of colors down this background. Oh, by the way, the tape that I'm using is our Simon's Stamp very, very low tack tape. This is excellent for stenciling, die cutting, and so much more. It's super low tack, so it's not going to tear your paper when you take it off. And I'll show you more. As I continue to create with this project, I use that tape throughout this project. So now I'm bringing in another stencil set. This is the Layering Confetti Stencils from Simon's Stamp. There's a total of 3 layers, and I'm going to use a variety of them to create a bokeh background on this panel. And I'm just using those same colors of Positively Saturated ink to do that blending so I get a tone-on-tone effect. So now we have this really cool balloon background with these layered confetti pieces on top. Switching gears, we're going to do some stamping. I have Simon's Stamp's Intense Black ink and a bunch of the stamps from the Birthday Buddy set mounted in my Misty. I'm going to use that ink to stamp those images onto some Hammermill white cardstock. I will stamp this twice because I didn't get the best impression. I didn't press well enough towards the center of the stamp, so I'll just go back over it and stamp it again so that way I get a really nice crisp image. For the coloring, I chose to use Copic markers, but you don't have to use Copics if you like other coloring mediums better, such as watercolors or colored pencils. Be sure to swap those out for the coloring. I'm just going to show you the coloring and show you a bit about what I did to color in these images. So I colored the turtle green, and I thought I was going to color the dog brown, but then I felt like he was too dark. So I actually re-stamped the dog, and I'm going to color him a lighter color and add some spots. I used a variety of colors for the presents, the bows, the party hats, balloons, all those little elements. I picked out colors from the background to give everything a nice cohesive look. Here's where I recolored the dog and I added those nice dark brown spots. So he has some contrast, but it's not going to be super dark like that other dog. For this particular project, he was just too much. I also wanted to decorate some of the presents. Besides just coloring them, I added a few little details like some polka dots on the pink and yellow present. I also really loved how cute and simple these images were, so they were very easy to color. If you are not someone who colors a lot, these are an image that I think you'll have fun creating with because they're not intimidating. They don't have a ton of detail that you have to fill in. So I'm just going to wrap up the coloring and we're going to use the coordinating dies to cut these images out. So for the dies, I used our Simon's Stamp very, very low tack tape because like I mentioned earlier, this tape is super helpful for so many things including die cutting. And when you peel the tape off, it never rips your paper. It's super nice. I'm going to use our Simon's Stamp Dot Runner to add adhesive to the backside of our gift card panel, making sure I avoid the tabs. I want those tabs to continue to freely open and close so that way they don't get impacted by the tape. You can slip your gift card in there and not have any of that adhesive impact the functionality. I'm going to also use Simon's Stamp 3D foam squares. These are the thinner ones. I have them linked below in the video description along with all the other products that I'm using today. And I'm going to use those foam squares to attach my elements to the card. I didn't want this to be too bulky, but I wanted a little bit of dimension, and that's why I love the thin 3D foam squares because they give you that little bit of lift without all the bulk. So here we go, our card is ready. I just need to slip my gift card inside, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and you can see how cute this looks. So with the elements decorating the front here, we can write on the back. I've made this more of a panel instead of actually a top folding or side folding card, and I really like that. So this I could easily now slip into an envelope, and it would be perfect either for mailing or giving to somebody for their birthday. So like I said, I would just write on the back side for this particular piece. I did want to add a greeting, of course, because we can't have a birthday card without saying happy birthday. So I stamped and embossed a happy birthday greeting from one of our Simon Says Stamp birthday sentiment sets. And I'll just go ahead and die cut this with the coordinating dies and pop the sentiment up on top of my card. So there we go. How fun, festive, and adorable is this gift card holder? So I used Reverse Confetti's circle gift card holder along with their birthday buddies sets, and I think this card just turned out so cute. It's perfect for birthdays, parties, even if you wanted to extend it into maybe a baby shower card or graduation. Whatever you're celebrating, this card could do it. All you really have to do is swap out the sentiment. Well, I hope you were inspired. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiration. I'll be back soon with more to share with you all, but until then, I hope you have a fabulous day.